We'll start discussing question number 15. There was a small alignment error. Hope you made it out. Other business expenses 7,900. Payment to creditors 15,000. Receipt from debtors 25,000. Cash sales how much? 15,000. Creditors and debtors are given. Now in this problem, if you look at balance at bank is given and cash in hand is given at the end of the year. What is missing? Opening balance is missing. Can we prepare a cash book having cash column, bank column in this problem? Is it possible to prepare separately cash account, bank account? First you have to analyze that. Whenever they give you details about cash balance and bank balance, possibility of preparing a separate cash and bank account, you should try to think. Is it possible to prepare a cash and bank account in this problem? Look at interest charges. Is it paid in cash or check? We do not know. Withdrawals. Is it in cash or check? We do not know. Staff salaries and other business expenses. We are not given receipts and payments, cash and bank separately. So is it possible to prepare a cash account separate and bank account separate? Not possible. So you have to prepare what? A combined cash and bank account only. You cannot do cash account separate and what? Bank account separate. If they give you clearly like checks received from customers or checks issued for salary, rent paid by check, drawings in cash and the money. If the transaction is bifurcated and given like cash and bank, then we can prepare in two columnar format. Cash this much, bank this much, like that. But here you cannot make out. You cannot make out separate cash and bank account. We have to prepare a combined account only. Provide interest on capital balance on what date? They ask you to provide interest only on which balance? Opening capital balance. Provide 1,500 for doubtful debts, 5% on depreciation on all assets, 5% of incentive commission to be provided. That is while doing which one? P&L account you have to do. Okay, then you have to prepare a trading P&L account. You have to prepare a trading P&L account. Is it possible to prepare opening balance sheet? Straight away we can start with opening balance sheet or not? No. Opening cash and bank balance is missing. So we cannot do that. So first we have to work out all the sub ledgers. What are the sub ledgers that we require? Debtors account, creditors account, then
bank and cash. Cash and bank.
Okay, then we have to prepare the cash and bank account, arrive at which balance? Opening balance. Okay. So homework question. So please do it along with me if you have not done it. Debtors account. Tell me the opening balance. To balance brought down 22,000. What else will come in the debtors account? Cash collection. How much? 20. Then. What else? Any bad debts? Provision for bad debts will not come in debtors account. Any bad debts discount allowed, sales returns? Nothing. Buy balance carried down, how much? As a balancing figure, how much we get? Then let us do which account next?
Creditors.
Creditors account, to balance brought down. Sorry, buy balance brought down. How much?
8,000.
8,000. Then
Payment.
to cash, how much is paid to the creditors?
15,000.
15,000. Any discount received, purchase returns, and the money?
No, sir.
No other thing. To balance carried down.
1,500.
Balancing for us by purchases. Hello?
12,500.
12,500 is purchases. Sales and purchases we worked out through debtors account and which account? Creditors account. Next, let us prepare which account? Combined cash and bank account in single column because we are not given separate thing. Leave the first line gap because it can be an OD balance or a normal balance. Leave the first line gap. Tell me what are the collections? Debtors account. How much is received? 25,000 received from debtors account. Cash sales irka?
Yes, sir.
How much?
15,000.
15,000. Any other income collected? No. By creditors. Creditors, how much is paid?
15,000.
Then interest charges 100. Then staff salary 8,500. Other business expenses 7,900. Then drawings.
2,000.
Then what else?
That's also.
Commission is calculated while preparing final accounts. So it is not paid during the current year. Now P&L account போடும்போது commission calculate பண்றோம். The group incentive commission. It is prepared after closing all the ledgers, after preparing the trial balance, or after while doing final accounts only. We prepare which one? We calculate which one? Commission. That will be coming as an outstanding item. So by balance carried down. Cash plus bank balance. Cash plus bank balance is 2425 plus 75. How much will come? 2000? Fine. Tally பண்ணீங்கன்னா டெபிட்ல வருதா கிரெடிட்ல வருதா ஓப்பனிங் பேலன்ஸ் பை பேலன்ஸ் brought down. How much? It's a balancing. Opening balance is an OD balance. It's a balancing amount. Take up this, then we will proceed.
Commission outstanding is
Commission எப்போ calculate பண்றோம்?
paid.
So is it paid during the year or calculated at the end of the year?
End of the year.
Calculated while preparing final accounts. It will be paid later. So it's outstanding, it will come in liabilities.
Balance sheet.
Closing balance sheet low. Then prepare statement of affairs as on beginning of the year. What is the opening balance? 1,14,2000?
21. So by
Balancing. இது receipts, இது payments. Tally பண்ணா opening balance 4,000 gapல வருது. That's a balancing. Because we are given closing balance. This closing balance is given to us.
So it's a 4,000.
Last year opening,
Last year
closing balance. That is what is missing in the problem. Please do it along with me. Take it up fast. Creditors or opening balance?
8,000.
Creditors. Then then 15,000. Then it's a balance. 30. Interest on capital, clearly they given On which balance you have to provide? Opening balance. So 35,000 la 5% you have to provide in P&L account. So opening balance is an OD that we find out. Only then we can prepare which account. That is which one? Statement of affairs on 1/4/2021 we can prepare. Done now? Next we can prepare which account?
Trading and
For the year ended 31st March 2022. Tell me the values. Opening stock 9,000. Huh? To purchases
12,500.
cash plus credit purchase. Cash purchases plus credit purchases. Add both. எவ்வளவு இருக்கு?
12,500.
By sales
48,000. Closing stock 10,200.
any direct expenses like wages? Depends. 8 marks. Maximum 8 marks. What are the expenses?
To interest charges.
Interest charges how much?
100.
100. Then staff salaries 8,500 from 2. Sundry expenses, no outstanding amounts, right? Sundry expenses, hello? Business expenses. How much?
1,900.
7,900. Sundry business expenses 7,900 from.
To provision for doubt. 1,000.
On the closing balance of debtors, 15,000 into eவ்வளவு percent? 10%. Huh? Then 35,000 into 10%, 5%. 1,750. On which asset? Furniture. What is the value of furniture? 1,000 into 5%. 50. Then premises. What is the value of premises? 15,000 into
10,000.
how much? 750. Then commission we have to work out. Get the rough balance. 36,720 minus all expenses. On this, you will apply 5%. Is it just commission given or after charging commission?
After charging.
So 5 by 105.
Sir, on the 5 by 105.
Last சொல்லிருக்கேன். If there is after charging commission, net profit before na commission calculate பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் after charging commission it should be 100. Commission 5 rupees na net profit before charging எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 105 இருக்கும். That's why 5 by 105. Net profit is the balance. This 16,170 is nothing but gross profit minus all expenses up to depreciation. That into 5 by 105, 770 to net profit you get 15,400. Any doubt so far?
The normal interest on capital balance sheet normal
Add பண்ணும்.
drawings less பண்ணும் balance sheet P&L drawings போடுறோம்.
It's not a business expense. How can we charge drawing? Business entity concept. Treat owner in business as separate entity, number one. Number two, is it a personal expense of the proprietor or business expense?
Okay.
So it cannot come in. Two effects will be, one is it is paid in cash, cash book la povum. Second is it is reduced from the capital.
Interest on drawings.
Interest on drawings is charged, it is an income.
So profit loss increase.
Start. Balance sheet as on what date? 31st March 2022. Capital at the beginning, how much? 35,000. Add interest on capital, 1750. Less drawings, 2,000. Add net profit, 15,400. Then commission payable 770. We just calculated 770. Then creditors 5,500. Assets cash and bank balances. Then 10,220. Much? Then furniture 1,000 minus 5% depreciation 950. Then premises எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 15,000 minus 5%. 15,000 minus 5%. Then it's a simple problem on compared to the problem that we have done previously. It's a very simple problem. Maybe one or two areas, maybe this commission calculation might have a trouble. And we cannot prepare opening balance sheet at the beginning or first step itself, because what is missing? Opening cash and bank balance is missing. Opening is an OD balance, closing is a normal balance. Those who completed, read the next question. Question number 16. 17th question was a homework. I'll discuss that after 16. Let us go in the same order, no issues. Dora. Read the full question, then we will solve.
So statement of affairs or balance sheet interchange பண்ணி
16th question. Capital opening balance sheet is already given to us. Capital creditors for goods, outstanding expenses, various things are given to us on what date? 31st December. The following information is given to us. Raja is selling the goods at a profit of how much? 25% on sales. On sales, goods are sold for cash as well as credit. And credit customers means debtors are paying by what? Check only. Payment for purchases are always made by check. Then it is a practice of Raja to send to the bank every weekend. Taking means collection. Every weekend collection. Okay, after paying weekly salaries 250 to the clerk, sundry expenses 50 and petrol expenses what? 100. Simple. What sentence D talks about? Or what point D talks about? It is telling that, okay, you are depositing money in the bank. You are depositing money in the bank after paying what? Weekly expenses. For example, you may sell the goods for cash. There is a cash sales. There is a cash sales. Okay, whatever is the cash collected, they spend. How much they spend? Weekly salary 250, sundry expenses how much? 50 and personal expense means drawings 100. After spending this, balance money is deposited in the bank. Balance money is deposited in the bank. Then analysis of bank passbook is given to us. Analysis of bank passbook is given to us. Payment to creditors, payment of rent. Amount remitted to the bank means cash deposited in the bank. Cash deposited in the bank, including 10,000 of check received from customer. Then closing balances are given. Stock, creditors for goods and debtors are given. On the 31st March 2022, the cashier absconded with available cash in the cash box. Which means you prepare cash account, opening balance, receipts minus payments, closing balance is clear. That is the cash with the cashier. That is the cash with the cashier. Absconded in the word use pandra. What do you mean by absconded? So what to do now? You have to prepare cash account and bank account separately. Cash account level a balancing figure. Whatever is a balancing figure, you will take it as which one? Will you take it as loss or will you take it as a recoverable from cashier? This may mention bundle. Will you take it as a loss or will you take it as a recoverable from cashier?
loss.
Students can treat it either way. This is where C exam plays. Okay, where you have to give a proper assumption. Since the word absconded is used, okay, on a prudent basis, provide for all losses. The cash lost, I take it as a loss in P&L account. You can write an assumption. Or second assumption, since only the absconded word is used, okay, no information is given regarding police cases filed, the cashier is not traceable. Is it told that cashier is not traceable? I mean, no available, information about cashier is not at all available. Like that, nothing is told earlier. So we can assume that the cash is recoverable from the cashier. If the cash is recoverable from the cashier, will you take it as a loss or as an asset? As an asset. So you can write your assumption and you can give the answer. But anyhow, that we will do while doing P&L account or balance sheet. For uniformity in answer in class, I'll assume that it is recoverable from the cashier. Just to maintain uniformity in answer in class, I'll assume that it is recoverable from what? Cashier. In the exam, sir, can I take it as a cash lost and take it to P&L account? Yes, you can take it to P&L account, but you would write the assumption and reason for the assumption. You cannot just like that assume. Okay, assumption is, for example, the cash lost on a prudent basis, I charge it in P&L account on the money. You have to give your assumption and validity for your valid reason for your assumption. Leave out all these things. First, let us work out. Anyhow, mark will be given. Whether you take it as a cash lost or will you take it as what? Cash recoverable, mark will be given, nothing to worry. But we have to find out what? What is the cash lost? What is the cash lost? So what I request is, I'll give you around 10 minutes of time. Number one, find out Okay, you have to prepare opening balance sheet is already given. Opening balance sheet is already given. You have to prepare which account? Debtors account, creditors account, cash collection, cash payment. Then prepare which account? Cash account and which account? Bank account separately. Okay, so I want you to do all these things. Debtors account, creditors account, then find out purchase or sales or something like that. Then prepare which account? Cash account. Find out the cash missing. Don't prepare bank account. We will do it after cash account. Okay. Up to cash missing, you have to work out and tell me what is the cash lost. Think and work out. Read the problem once again and work out. Lot of hidden information is there. The problem appears small, but some minute information you may miss out. So please think logically and work out. So cash collection from debtors or cash, sales we want, number one. Purchases we want. Cash book prepare. Then find out the cash missing. Two or three things which you not have gone through, overlook mistakes irukku. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Pay attention. When the balance sheet is given 31st December 2021. Okay. For the period ending 31st March 2022. We are given balance sheet on 31st December 2021. Okay. For the period ending 31st March 2022. 31st March 2022. So, how many months income statement balance sheet we are going to work out?
3 months.
3 months. January, February, March. 3 months. So, the weekly salary கொடுத்திருக்கான் இல்லையா? Weekly salary 250. Weekly salary, sundry expenses, personal expenses. How many weeks?
13 weeks.
Don't assume a month 4 weeks or 3 months into 4 12 weeks அப்படியெல்லாம் போடாதீங்க. In a year there are 52 weeks இல்லையா? In a year there are how many weeks? 52 weeks. Proportionately for 3 months, 3 by 12. Proportionately for 3 months, எவ்வளவு வரும்? 13 weeks வரும். This is for 1st January to 31st March. So first this understanding you have to make. That's why reading the entire question with numbers matters a lot. Okay. So we are given balance sheet on 31st December. We are not preparing accounts for 1 year. We are preparing accounts only for how many months? 3 months. So weekly in கொடுத்தது வந்து don't take 52 weeks. It is only how many weeks? 13 weeks. அது இங்க assumption பண்ணுவோம். Like 1 month is equal to 4 weeks அந்த மாதிரி. No. It is proportionately 13 weeks. Okay. So first let us start with which account? Which account? Question number
16. So easy to take.
question number 17 and 16. Let us start with which account? Debtors account. Okay. To balance brought down. What is opening balance? Please do it along with me. How much?
20,000.
20,000. To balance brought down 20,000.
Carry down.
To sales we lower quote as a balancing figure. By bank, the check received. Check received. By bank, check received 10,000. Any discount allowed?
No,
Bad
sir.
debt sales returns?
No, sir.
By balance carry down. What is the closing balance?
30,000.
30. Yeah?
Yes, sir. Sir, by cash.
The cash illa check தான் receive பண்ணிருக்கோம்.
Amount remitted to the bank.
Including 10,000 check received from the customer. That 10,000 part is not cash. Check. Yes. What is the balancing for sales?
20,000.
This is your credit sales. This is your
Credit sales.
credit sales.
Okay.
Creditors account by balance brought down
30,000.
30,000. To
bank.
cash எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணிருக்கோம்? Bank or to cash எவ்வளவு pay
Bank,
பண்ணிருக்கோம்?
sir. 75.
Paid by check or bank?
Bank, sir.
Bank. Credit customers are paid by, suppliers are paid by.
Bank.
Look at point number C. Payment for purchases are always made by
Check.
So to bank account. To bank account how much?
75,000.
75,000. To balance carry down
32,500.
32,500. By purchases as a balancing for you will get
77,500.
77,500. So we prepare debtors account to find out which sales. This is actually credit sales.
Credit sales. Credit purchase.
Okay. And purchases are not in cash. In a clear கொடுத்திருக்கோம். Payment for purchases are always made by check, which means there is no cash purchases. There is no cash purchases. For purchases, always you are making the payment by check, means you are not purchasing for anything in cash. Now let us prepare. You can prepare either a trading account or you can go by cost of goods sold model. Okay. What is the formula for cost of goods sold?
Opening stock and purchase.
Opening stock
Plus purchase.
plus purchases minus closing stock. What is the opening stock?
75,000.
75,000 plus purchases
77,500.
77,500 மட்டும்தான். There is no cash purchases. Minus closing stock. Minus closing stock எவ்வளவு இருக்கு?
32,500.
32,500 will give us cost of goods sold. What is cost of goods sold? What is the cost of goods sold?
500. 22. 1,20,000. sir.
1 lakh
20,000.
20,000. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Wait பண்ணுங்க. What is the profit on sales given?
25% on sale.
25% on sales. That is 1/4 on sales. It will be
1/3 on
1/3 on cost. 1/4 on sales. It will be 1/3 on cost. Clear? If 4 rupees is selling price, 1 rupees is profit. So cost will be 1/3. Add profit 1/3 on cost. 1/3 on cost. How much it will be?
40,000.
40,000 add panna sales. This is your total sales. Total sales will be 1,60,000. In this we know already credit sales we worked out. Credit sales how much we worked out? Data account la work out பண்ணிருக்கோம் எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 20,000. Cash sales is the balancing figure. What is the cash balance?
இதெல்லாம் credit purchase.
Cost of goods sold is 1,20,000. Add profit, you get total sales. What is the total sales? 1,60,000. In that we sell for cash 20,000. Balance is which one? Credit sales. Sorry, credit sales is 20,000. Balance is cash sales. On sales 25%. 1/4. This 1 rupee is profit, 4 rupees sales. So cost will be 3 rupees. So 1/3 on cost. Add profit, you get total sales. Cash sales we know, sorry, credit sales we know, cash sales we get it as what? A balancing figure. And there's no cash purchases. Clearly mentioned in the problem that credit purchaser payment for purchases are always made by check. We are making it only by check. Let us prepare the cash account separately. What is the opening balance from the balance sheet?
1,000.
Opening balance 1,000. To cash sales, what is the cash sales that we worked out? 1,40,000. 1,40,000. Any other receipts? Cash receipts? No. By bank account, what is the amount deposited?
1,25,000.
135 includes check payment 10,000. Eliminate it. By bank account, out of 1,35,000, 10,000 is what? Check received from customers. So eliminate that and take the balance. What is the balance? 1,25,000. Then what else is paid? Weekly expenses are paid. What are the weekly expenses paid?
Salaries.
Salaries எவ்வளவு pay பண்றோம்?
250 into 30.
250 into 13 weeks. How much? 3,250. Then by sundry expenses, odd expenses எவ்வளவு pay பண்றோம்? 50 into 13. 50 into 13, how much? 650. 50 into 13, 650. Then personal expenses means drawings. Drawings how much? 100 into 13, 130 or 1300. Any other cash payment made? Any other cash payment done?
No, sir.
Sorry.
Any other collection or payment?
No, sir.
The balancing for is cash with cashier. Cash with cashier. It's given cashier as absconded with available cash. So balancing for is cash with the cashier. As I told you earlier, there are two assumptions you can make for this. What are the two assumptions you can make?
Maybe we can
Take it as a loss. Take it as a loss in which account?
figure out.
P&L account, or assume that it is a recoverable from the cashier.
Sir, the expenses and cash of
It is clearly given after paying this one, money is deposited. After paying this one, money is deposited, which means we sell for cash, we pay the expenses in cash, and balance money is deposited in the Madri.
13.
Money deposited in bank after paying, which means the payments are made in cash. And if you look at analysis of bank passbook and the expense varla, analysis of bank passbook separate which means these expenses are paid in what? Cash. Then which account? Start bank account.
If you consider this as a loss, P&L என்ன சார் மிச்சம் சார்?
Cash lost. The money.
அப்படியே open பண்ணுவோம்.
Two balance brought on opening balance. Balance sheet la paranga, opening balance sheet. What is opening balance?
35,000.
35,000. Then to cash. Cash எவ்வளவு deposit பண்ணிருக்கோம் bankல 1,25,000. Then
சார் இந்த debtors வரும்ல சார்? இல்ல.
okay. To debtors, on the check collected from debtors, how much? 10,000. Check collected from debtors 10,000. Then
So payment of rent. By rent.
by rent என்ன pay பண்ணிருக்கோம்?
4,000.
4,000. Then what else is paid? Creditors are paid by check only. How much is paid?
By debtors 75.
75,000. Then what else? Any analysis பாருங்க. Analysis of passbook. வேற ஏதாவது இருக்கா?
No, sir.
Nothing else. By balance carried down. Okay, we find out credit sales by preparing which account? Debtors account, and purchases by preparing which account? Credit sales by preparing debtors account, and purchases by preparing which account? Creditors account. Cost of goods sold, opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock. No cash purchase in the problem, clearly mentioned. Payment for purchases are made only by check. So we work out cost of goods sold, add profit, we get total sales. Eliminate credit sales, you will get which one? Cash sales. Cash book opening balance plus cash sales minus deposited in the bank, and the weekly expenses. The cash should be 10,800 with the cashier. Then we prepare which account? Bank account to find out the closing balances. Now you can do trading P&L account. Yes, as I told you earlier, this you can assume that it has what? Cash lost, nothing wrong in it. It will come in P&L account. But just to maintain uniformity in class, I maintain what? Cash recoverable from cashier. Start. You can prepare trading P&L account. Trading profit and loss account for 3 months ending 31st March 2022.
Yes, sir.
So for sales, we put 1,60,000 on, sir.
Try to prepare trading account to P&L account and close and tell me the net profit. Trading P&L account.
200, sir.
Let us see. Opening stock எவ்வளவு இருக்கு?
75,000.
70 opening stock.
75,000.
75,000.
To purchases by sales, the total sales.
1,60,000. By closing stock. 32,500.
3,200. 3,200.
Gross profit, how much will you get?
40,000.
Already we worked out. அதே எடுத்துக்கலாம். Gross profit already we worked out இல்லையா?
40,000.
The 40,000. Already we worked out. This 1/3 on cost. 1/3 on cost, 40,000. Start. By gross profit, 40,000. Two, what are the expenses? Rent, 4,000. அப்புறம்
Two salaries.
two salaries,
3 to 5 salaries.
Outstanding rent, sir. 1,000 rupees outstanding.
அப்ப 23,000.
very good. Outstanding rent already 1,000 இருக்கு இல்லையா? That is for last year. So rent paid will include 4,000 minus outstanding for the opening balance. So current year expenses only
Sir,
3,000.
minus less than, sir. Outstanding is
Outstanding at the end of the year, beginning of the year.
31st
Sir,
December.
add the
Add less பார்க்காதீங்க. Is it for the current year or last year?
Last
Outstanding rent, opening balance sheet கொடுத்தா last year expense இல்லையா? That rent paid will include outstanding rent of the last year. Opening balance outstanding amount என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? Add பண்ணுவீங்களா minus பண்ணுவீங்க? You will reduce it. Rent paid is 4,000
sir, ஒரு
minus 3,000. 4,000 minus outstanding at the beginning. இது நார்மலா போடுறதுதான். Rent we normally you will do no rent paid. Add outstanding at the end of the year. Outstanding at the end of the year and add பண்ணுவோம். Why? Because it belongs to which year? Current year. Less outstanding at the beginning of the year because it belongs to which year? Last year. So rent paid let eliminate what belongs to last year. Current year expense will come. Salaries 3,250 அப்புறம் 2. What are other expenses?
expensive.
Sundry expenses how much?
650.
650. Any depreciation, any other thing like bad debts?
No, sir.
I told you to take it as a cash recovery from cashier. In the exam, if you take it other way also no problem. To net profit. Start.
Sir, இந்த cash 1,000 எடுப்போமா இல்ல அந்த cash with cash அதே போடுவோமா சார்?
Cash with cashier.
Cash with cash.
அது opening balance. அங்க opening balance க்கு opening balance. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2022. Capital at the beginning of the year, how much is given? 1,25,000. Add what? Net profit 33,100 less drawings on the cash withdraw பண்ணிருக்காங்க இல்லையா, personal expenses. How much per month?
1,300.
That is 1,300. Yeah, 100 per week. Any withdrawal from bank? Any withdrawal from bank? No.
From cash.
Cash no. 1,000. If there is any amount withdrawn from bank, that also should be considered. Then creditors for goods closing balance
32,000.
500. Then
That's it from the liabilities.
asset side, let us prepare in the same order of opening thing. Furniture
25,000.
25,000.
Stock 32,500. Debtors 30,000. Cash 10,800.
Cash recoverable.
10,800.
Then
Bank
bank.
balance 91,000.
Closing stock.
189.
It's a very small problem, but a very good question. Number one, it tests on the period of accounting. It is prepared only for how many months? 3 months. Second is the drawing. I mean, the amount paid is not 12 weeks. Don't assume 4 weeks a month and the Mariala. So proportionately, 52 weeks a year. So that will be 3 months proportionately. It will be what? 13 weeks. Number one. Number two. Then the assumption based problem. The assumption based problem. We assume that, okay, the cash is recoverable from the cashier. You can write an alternative assumption also, where you can charge it in P&L account. The net profit will come down. Again, the balance sheet value will tally with a different number. This is question number
16.
16. See, we are doing, okay, last to this class, okay, what is the difference? We are doing trading P&L account and balance sheet, but the information, the starting point, the kind of information that they give is different. Same single entry, trading P&L account and balance sheet. Okay, the information that we get through the problem will be different in different question. Every question will have a different set or different model. The starting point will be totally different. Here we have to prepare cash account and bank account separate because information is available separate and cash missing we have to work out separately. Done. Question number 17, supposed to be the homework question. Supposed to be a homework question. Idhiliyum pathina, we are given, see, expenses paid in
Cash.
cash withdrawn from bank, expenses paid by checks, cash collected from debtors, cash deposited in bank, cash drawings, checks collected from debtors, drawings by check. Are we given information separately for cash as well as bank? Are we given separately
Yes, sir.
cash, collection and payments? Every payment or receipt we are given cash and bank separate.
Yes.
Cash collection and payment separate. Cash, check collection and payment, it is given separate. So you have to prepare cash account and bank account separately. Debtors or opening balance is a question mark. Debtors opening balance is a question mark. Cash and bank balances, together it is given. Together opening balance, how much is given? 13,900. Closing balance, how much is given?
5,000.
5,300. But look at closing balance, opening balance, this one.
Closing.
39,2017. closing balance. 39 2017 is a closing balance. Okay. Where, what is the total closing balance given?
5,000.
On 39 2017, what is the closing cash plus bank balance?
5,000.
5,300. This will include which balance? Cash balance of how much?
2,000.
What is given? Cash balance, how much is given?
2,200.
2,200 is included in this. 2,200 eliminate panna, you will get which balance?
Total
Bank balance. You will get which balance? Bank balance on the date. What is the bank balance?
3,100.
Bank balance 3,100. This is at the end of the year. At the beginning of the year, what is the opening cash balance given?
1,300 for cash and bank.
Evallo?
Cash was 1,300.
13,900. In this, how much is cash balance and how much is bank balance? That information is not available. Once again, I repeat, at the end of the year, we are given total balance. What is the total balance? 5,300. This includes a cash balance of 2,200. What is the bank balance?
3,000.
3,100. Okay, we can make out. Okay, 3,100, 2,200, total of 5,300. Opening la cash plus bank balance, what is the total? 13,900. Is cash balance or bank balance? Because we have to prepare cash account separate and what? Bank account separate. Maybe when we prepare cash and bank account separate, as a balancing for we may get what? Cash or bank balance we may get. One more thing that is missing is opening balance of debtors. What is missing?
Opening balance.
Opening balance of debtors is missing. Closing balance is given. Opening balance of debtors is missing. We are given stock, plant. Plant, paranga, what is the opening balance? 5,600. What is the closing balance? 4,600. 5,600, 4,600. Any information given regarding sale or purchase of plant? Any information given regarding sale or purchase of plant?
Total sales.
So we have to see, the difference as which one? Depreciation. Furniture, there is no change. Furniture, there is no change. Creditors balance are given. Outstanding expenses are given. Prepare trading P&L account and balance sheet. Is it possible to prepare opening balance sheet? No, we require which one? Opening which balance? Debtors balance we require. But are we given complete details about the debtors? We are given check collected from debtors. Then, okay,
Cash value.
cash collected from debtors also available. Checks collected from debtors also available. What is missing? Correct. So, number one, we want both opening balance of debtors. We want both opening balance of debtors as well as credit sales. We are not given opening balance of debtors as well as what?
Credit sales.
Credit sales. So, what to do now? We can prepare debtors account first? No. We cannot prepare debtors account. Why?
Because credit sales.
In ledger, only one balance will come as a balancing figure. Either opening balance you will get or which one? Credit sales. For preparing debtors account, what are the things you require? Opening balance, credit sales, then sales returns, discount allowed, cash collection, closing balance. Credit sale information is available. Sales returns, discount allowed, cash collection, closing balance available. What is missing? Debit side opening balance, that is missing. Credit sales also missing. Why? In the question you can find total sales is given to us. What is given to us? Total sales is given to us. So we cannot start with which account first? Debtors account also we cannot start first. So opening balance sheet also we cannot prepare. Debtors account also we cannot prepare. What to do next? Can we prepare creditors account?
Yes, sir.
Creditors account? Yes. Are we given opening balance?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is opening balance of creditors? 6,000. Closing balance?
9,000.
9,400. We are given, can check how much is paid to the creditors. Checks paid to creditors. How much? 53,400 is given. Cash purchase separately given to us. Cash paid to creditors are also given. So probably we can start with which account? Creditors account, then we can prepare the cash book. We can prepare the cash book. So we cannot start with the opening balance sheet. We cannot even start with which account? Debtors account. We can start with which account? Creditors account. Cash book close பண்ணிட்டு தான் debtors account க்கு வர முடியும். Shall we start? Which account first?
Creditors.
So please make a note of all these things. Please make a note of all these things because we want opening cash and bank balance separate. Creditors account we can prepare. Buy balance brought down. What is the opening balance of creditors? How much? 6,000. To balance carried down. What is the closing balance? 9,400. 9,400. Purchases கொடுத்திருக்காங்களா? Credit purchases. What is the credit purchases? தெரியாது. To bank. Paid by check. எவ்வளவு செக்ல பே பண்ணது? How much? 53,400 paid by check. To cash. Paid in cash. கொடுத்திருக்கான் பாருங்க. Cash paid to creditors. Not cash purchases. Cash paid to creditors. How much? 6,300. Any discount receipt given? What is the discount receipt?
200.
Any purchase returns given?
No, sir.
No. Tally this, you will get credit purchase as a balancing figure. We can prepare the cash book in columnar format. Cash book in columnar format with the cash column and which column? Bank column. Or you can do it separately also. It's not compulsory that you must do columnar format. You can do it in separate account also. No issues.
So, debtors வந்துட்டு profit margin எவ்வளோன்றது நமக்கு காணும். So,
Not
direct
you.
cost of goods வழியாவே போயிட்டு total purchase value எவ்வளோன்றது தெரிஞ்சுக்க
We'll know when you do opening stock plus purchases minus closing stock, we'll get only what? Cost of goods sold.
But profit margin தராதனால no profit.
We cannot find out sales. You cannot assume no profit or loss. So closing balance. We bifurcated already. Buy balance carry down. Closing balance already bifurcate பண்ணி இப்பதான் எழுதணும். How much? Out of 5,300,
2,000.
cash balance 2,200. Now bank balance is what? 3,100. Cash balance how much? 2,200. Bank balance 3,100. Then two balance brought down now. We are not given separate. We are not given separate. We are given together. Then record all the receipts and payments. Record all the receipts and payments given. Okay, look at cash and discount credited to debtors account is given. Cash and discount credited to which account? Debtors account is given to us. All discount receipt எவ்வளோ? 200. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Total of cash and discount is 64,200. அதில் discount is 200. How much cash collected?
64,000.
How much is the cash collected?
64.
So to debtors account. To debtors account, Oh, sorry, discount allowed எவ்வளவு இருக்கு பாருங்க. Discount allowed இருக்கா? எவ்வளவு இருக்கு?
700.
இங்க இருக்கு. Yes. Discount allowed is how much? 700. Okay. So total of cash plus discount is 64,200. அதுல discount is included. Cash and discount they use the word 700 minus 1.
63.
64,200 minus 700. How much you get? 63,500. Then what else is given next? Expenses paid in cash. How this will be posted? By expenses. Expenses paid in cash, how much? 3,400. 3,400. Then bad debts will not come in the cash book. Cash withdrawn from bank. What is the journal entry for cash withdrawn?
Bank book.
Cash account debtor to bank account. Cash account debtor to bank account. This is a contra entry. This is a contra entry. How much? Debit cash, it comes in. Cash account debtor to bank. How much withdrawn from bank? 4,500. It will come as by cash. Contra entry in which column?
Bank.
Bank column. Credit the giver 4,500. Cash account debtor to bank. So that will be recorded here. Next.
Cash collection from debtors.
Expenses paid by check. Expenses paid by check. Expenses paid by check. என்ன வரும்?
By expense.
By expenses paid by check how much?
3,500.
3,500. 3,500. Then what is the next one? Cash collected from debtors. Already நம்ம cash and discount credited to debtors account போட்டாச்சு. Again, once again, cash collected from debtors கொடுத்திருக்கோம். Is there a typing error in the question? Now pay attention. What is the total credit made to the debtors account? What is the total credit made to the debtors account? 64,200 clear. We have to do a separate working note. Leave some gap and do it. Okay, let us analyze. Start. Total cash and which one? Discount credited to which account? Debtors account. How much? 63,260. 64,200. அதுல less discount na discount எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 700 இருக்கு. Balance is collection from debtors. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Collection from debtors. Debtors collection எவ்வளவு போட்டோம்? 63,500. Actually we have taken as cash collection. We have taken as which collection? Cash collection. But since information given cash collected from debtors எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 20,300 is given. In this 63,500 less collection in cash form. Collection in cash form எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 20,300 னா balance collection in which form? Check formula collect பண்ணி. Out of total 63,500 we collected 20,300 in cash separately given na remaining would have been collected by what? Check.
Bank.
Note this, then we will proceed. இங்க கொடுத்திருக்கோம்.
Checks collected.
Okay, here you go. It is tallying with that. Checks collected from debtors எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 43,200. Out of 64,200 discount is 700. Discount is 700. Cash collection from debtors is how much? 20,300 na. Remaining is what? Checks collected from debtors. Yes, it's matching. Take up this, then we will proceed. Maybe after the cash or bank account, leave about 4-5 lines gap. Take this and proceed. Probably it's like a verification also for us.
Cash collection. Two debtors. 2,300.
Out of the total collection, cash collected from in check cash form is 20,300. Balance in what? Check form. Any doubt in it? Any doubt in it? Total collection la discount eliminate பண்ணிடுங்க because cash and discount totally credited is 64,200. Eliminate discount, total collection, and that cash collection is there. Balance in what? Check form. Shall we? Now இப்போ இங்க போடும்போது will you put everything in cash column? No. Cash collection how much? 20,300. Check collection
43.
43,200. 43,200. Okay, then what else? What else will come? Have you missed out anything? What is the next one?
Collection.
Cash. No.
deposit.
Look here. Cash deposited in bank. That's a contra entry. What is the entry for cash deposit?
By cash.
To cash account contra for deposit. How much is deposited in bank? 15,500. By cash contra entry by bank. By bank contra entry 15,500. Debit the receiver. Bank காலத்துல this 15,500 will be debited. Credit what goes out. Cash காலத்துல 15,500 is credited. Then anything else? Tell me. வேற என்ன பண்ணணும்? Check paid to cash drawings கொடுத்துருக்கானா? Cash drawings. By drawings. By drawings in cash form how much? Check form how much? Drawings by check and cash. 4,200. Whatever is withdrawn in cash column will record பண்ணுவோம். Whatever is recorded in bank, it will be recorded in which column? Bank column. Then, by purchases.
Checks collected from deposit.
By purchase, checks paid to creditors கொடுத்திருக்கானே. Checks paid to creditors. So by creditors, paid by check. How much is paid?
Or 53,400.
Anything that we missed out, check. Cross check.
Cash paid to credit.
Is it cash paid to creditors? Yes. How much?
6,300.
அதான் first காலத்தில் record பண்ணிக்கலாம். Creditors are paid by both cash as well as what? Check. Drawings are also there in the form of cash as well as check. Then,
Yeah, it's cash purchase.
by purchases. Purchases in cash எவ்வளவு இருக்கு?
2,000.
2,100. 2,100 cash purchases. Have we recorded everything else? Now wait பண்ணுங்க. First tally the bank column. First tally which column? Bank column. We'll get opening balance as a balancing figure. Total 68,700. Take the 68,700. Opening balance
10,000.
or the opening payment 60. $68,700 minus what is the balancing for we get? 10,000 we get this as a balancing figure. This is a balancing figure for us. What is the balance? 10,000. Huh? அது cash and bank together தானே கொடுத்திருக்கோம். We are given cash and bank balance together.
Club பண்ணி போட்டா கான்ட்ரா என்ட்ரிஸ்லாம் பாஸ் பண்ணுவோம். கேஷ் அண்ட் பேங்க்
Club entry club பண்ணி போட பாஸ் பண்ண தேவையில்லை. But they expect you to work out in a separate way. When they give you cash account and bank account detail, for a full disclosure, you have to prepare what? Cash and bank separately. So, now wait. What is the opening balance given? Opening balance, cash plus bank. Total எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 13,900 given in the problem. In this, what is the bank balance? We worked out now.
10,000.
Bank balance 10,000 we worked out now. Na? Balance is cash balance.
3,000.
Once again, Opening cash and bank totally given is 13,900. We worked out this 10,000 as a balancing for now. As a balance, you get what? Cash balance how much? 3,900. So opening cash balance 3,900. Otherwise simple. What is the total? What is the total? 13,900. Other 10,000 is bank balance. Now balance is which one? Cash balance 3,900. Now you tally which column? Cash column. Once again I repeat. First we tallied which column? Bank payments, receipts, less per now. Opening balance is how much? 10,000. Opening balance is 10,000. Out of 13,900, 10,000 is bank balance. Now balance is which balance? Cash balance. Now tally cash column. Tally the cash column. Agadu. Adala for two cash sales as a balancing. To cash sales is which one? Balancing. What is the balancing figure? 31,000 minus all these things. இதை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது தான் இவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்படுவோம் வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை. What is the cash sales? 2,300 is a balancing. Okay, how beautifully the problem is constructed பாருங்க. Of course difficult problem தான். But now you look at, okay, first you have to prepare, of course you can prepare which account? Creditors account, there is no problem. Credit purchases we get 63,300. Then we have to prepare cash and bank separately, where closing balance is bifurcated and given to us. Out of 5,300, we are given how much is cash balance, balance is bank balance, like that we can work out. Then we record all the transactions we record. We find out the bank balance. This 10,000 is a balancing figure. This 10,000 is a balancing figure. Okay, so this 3,900 is nothing but 10,000 minus 13,900 minus 3,900. We get cash balance as a balancing figure. Okay, then cash sales we get it as a balancing figure. Are we given total sales?
Yes, sir.
Total sales. What is the total sales given in the problem? 69,100. In that we worked out cash sales now. What is the cash sales? 2,300. Quota balance will be what?
66.
Credit sales. Credit sales how much?
66,800.
66,800. Total sales given 69,100. Cash sales we worked out 2,300. Balance is which sales? Credit sales. Now we can move to which account? Debtors account. So debtors account prepare panna, we know credit sales, collection, etc., etc. Opening balance we can find it as a balancing figure. Total sales like cash sales is 2,300. Balance and sales varum. Credit sales. Have you taken up this cash book? Any doubt in cash book? Sales. From the total sales, eliminate cash sales, you will get which one? Credit sales. What is the credit sales? 66,800.
Sir, bad debts வந்துட்டு debtors-ல
வரும். Start. Debtors account. To balance brought down. Is it available?
No, sir.
No, not available. Then to credit sales, now only we worked out 66,800 credit sales. Then by discount allowed 700. Then by bad debts
500.
By cash collection 20,300. By bank collection, check collection எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? Check collected from debtors 43,200. Any sales returns given in the problem? No. By balance carry down. What is the closing balance? given in the problem? Closing balance is given in the problem.
15,000.
Yes, closing balance is given 15,000. Now, to balance drawdown, we work it as a balancing. So without doing the cash book, we cannot prepare which account? Debtors account. 12,900, that is which one? Debtors account. And without preparing the debtors account, we cannot do which one? Opening statement of affairs. Statement of affairs as on what date? At the beginning of the year. Maybe 2017, 39 2017, 110 2016 number.
13.
Sir, cash and discount 64,200 எடுக்க வேணாமா சார்?
அது டோட்டல் ஆட் பண்ணி பாருங்க வந்துடும்.
ஸோ அதனால ஏதாவது ஒன்று எடுத்தா போதும்.
அதான் டிஸ்கவுண்ட், கேஷ், பேங்க் அது மூணு ஆட் பண்ணுங்க, அந்த அமௌண்ட் வந்துடும். Tell me the liabilities on this date. Creditors எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? What is the creditors on this date? 6,000. Then outstanding expenses. இருக்கு outstanding expenses.
500.
Which expense? Liability for expenses 500. Then assets, various assets. Debtors now we worked out. Then
Cash and bank.
cash balance we know separately. Work பண்ணுமே balancing figure. Opening balance.
3,900. Bank 10,000.
Bank balance 10,000 approve.
Stock
Opening stock.
5,600. Sorry sir, 8,700.
Then plant opening balance 5,600 approve.
Furniture opening balance 2,000.
Furniture.
Opening balance 2,200.
That's all. Yeah.
That's all.
Forty-three 300 minus 6,000 minus 500. 36 800. Capital at the beginning of the year, how much? 36,800. After this, prepare the trading P&L account. Now everything is simple. You can do which account? We know sales, purchases, okay, all the expenses, details and other things. You can just prepare which account? Trading P&L account. You can try. Don't wait. You can try to do it.
So for total purchase, we have to add credits purchase and cash purchase.
Any answer?
Gross profit 5,000.
Okay,
Loss 3,000.
correct.
Balance sheet total 37,600.
Correct. Check your answer. Opening stock 8,700. Purchases means both cash and credit purchases. What is a cash purchase? Cash purchase எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 2,100. Credit purchases we worked out. Add both. 2,100 plus credit purchase எவ்வளவு பண்ணிருக்கோம்? Balancing for creditors account we did 63,300. Cash plus credit.
So net loss 700.
3,000 sir. Cash plus credit sales. Cash plus credit sales. Expenses. What is expenses paid in cash and check? What is expenses paid in cash as well as check?
6,000.
6,900 இருக்கும். Add outstanding at the end. What is outstanding at the end? Minus outstanding at the beginning? Fine. Expenses paid cash plus bank. ரெண்டு பேமெண்ட் எடுத்துக்கணும். 6,900 plus outstanding at the end minus outstanding at the beginning. Bad debts, discount, depreciation on plant, difference. What is the opening balance? 5,600 minus what is the closing balance? 4,600. Difference is taken as depreciation.
So every 6,900 expenses.
Check your bank statement. Expenses paid. 3,400 plus this one.
Depreciation of plant is 1,000.
Cash expenses plus check expenses. Depreciation on plant, difference between opening and closing balance is taken 1,000. We get a net loss. How much? 3,700. Then prepare the balance sheet at the end of the year.
3,000 loss.
Opening capital minus loss minus drawings. Drawings are there both in cash form as well as what? Check form. Both will be adjusted. Drawings in cash as well as bank form. Closing balance of creditors, outstanding expenses, all closing balance of assets.
Capital minus
Definite. See how beautifully the problem is constructed. You cannot directly start with opening balance sheet. Okay, you cannot start with debtors account also, because we are not given opening balance of debtors as well as credit sales information is not available. So we start with which one? Cash book, where we find out opening bank balance first, then balancing for is what? Opening cash balance. The cash account we find out as a balancing for the cash sales. Then credit sales we work out, then we come to debtors account, then we prepare opening balance sheet, then trading P&L account and closing balance sheet we do.
cash balance, sales.
Shall we? Which question? Next question number 18. It is given in the same model, Ilya.
Total difference from debtors.
Sir, repeat this.
After the completion. Mudiched. Read this.
Sir, Sunday 9 to 1.
This one, can you try it at home? Question number 18. It is given in the same style. Can you try it at home today? Total receipt for cash plus check. Cash plus check, total receipt from debtors. For example, 1,30,000 clear. That includes what? Checks received from debtors. Upper balance will be cash received from debtors on the market.
அப்போ ஓபனிங் இருக்கும்.
Total receipt.
ஓபனிங் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். ஓகே ஓகே.
Okay, can you try this question at home?
ஸோ அப்போ பை கேஷ் போட்டு 5,000, பை பேங்க் போட்டு 1,00,000.
Try this at home. Okay, before we go for this question, 19th question also I'm going to give it as a homework. Go to 20th question. It's a most beautiful question. Read the 20th question. Wait, pardon. 18th question is there in the 17th question model. Try it at home. Question number 19 will be there in 20th model. Of course, I will discuss this homework problem in the subsequent class. But anyhow, you must try. You must try. Give a try. If you go wrong, nothing wrong in that. I request you to try that. Go to question number 20. Read question number 20. This was again a past exam question. Like a paragraph format it is given. You have to prepare which account? Trading P&L account. You have to prepare trading P&L account. Read it. Lot of concepts are there. Lot of concepts are covered in this question. So much of concepts are covered. Not one or two. So many concepts are covered. We have to make out a lot of information. Go through that. When business was commenced? 1st January 2017. Okay. Read the first paragraph. Tell me what you understand from the first paragraph. I am most relieved that you have agreed to assist me in sorting out the financial affairs of my second-hand business. Commenced on what date? 1st January 2017. It's a newly started business, so no opening balance sheet will be there.
சார் அப்படி பார்த்தோம்னா நீங்க எக்ஸாம்க்கு வந்துட்டு
Read it.
ஸோ அந்த அமௌண்ட் அசட் பேங்க்ல தான் அசட்ஸ் தான்.
Doubtless you won't examine the records, but I thought you might assist me if I were to summarize my business dealing up to 31st December 2017. From the first paragraph, what do you understand? Accounting year starts on 1st January, ends on what? 31st December, nothing else. So first paragraph is to tell that accounting year is January to December. Then, in December 2016, he was lucky enough to win how much? 3,000 in a cricket match. And this together, 1,000 loaned from by my friend agreed to form a capital of 60,000 கொடுத்திருப்போம். But what is the capital of this person? 50,000 only will be taken as capital. This 10,000 is taken as what? Loan. Loan. Not a personal loan, business loan. This is used for business only. It is not a personal loan. So, in the balance sheet or in recording the transaction, 50,000 will be taken as which one? Capital. This 10,000 will be taken as which one?
Loan.
Loan. 10,000 will be taken as loan. So 50,000 capital, 10,000 loan. I put 55,000 into bank immediately in a separate bank account, means business bank account. Then I needed a lorry to make me to collect and deliver the second hand goods. Dealer was asking for how much? 13,000 for the lorry, but I beat him down for 8,400 now. This 13,000 is a negotiated price, that doesn't matter. What is the final price?
8,400.
8,400 is the cost of the lorry. 8,400 is the cost of the lorry. He paid only how much? 2,000, means remaining 6,400 is not paid. Out of 8,400, only how much has been paid? 2,000 has been paid. That will go to cash book. Remaining
Outstanding.
it will come as liability for lorry or payable for lorry, like that it will come. Liability side 6,400 over. Asset 8,400 over. Asset what is the lorry order value? 8,400, that will come. In the liability side, 2,000 is paid, balance how much will come? 6,400 will come. Then I'll be finishing paying it in full in how many years?
3 years.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Before it falls into pieces in another 5 years from now. Scrap value எல்லாம் கொடுக்கலங்க. Scrap value எதுவுமே கொடுக்கல.
So it falls into pieces in another 5 years.
What is the scrap value here? Where is the scrap value here? No scrap value here. 8,400 is the cost of the lorry. It will fall into pieces. Now it will be useless after how many years? 5 years from now. This is given for what? Depreciation. So what is the life of the lorry? 8,400 divided by அங்கதான் நீங்க think பண்ணும். This letter is written on 31st December. This letter is written on what? 31st December. The lorry was purchased in beginning of the year. The lorry was purchased at the beginning of the year. Letter is written at the end of the year. From now 5 years and சொல்றான். Already how many year over? Already 1 year over. Now plus how many years? 5 years. 5 years. So total how many years life? 6 years life. Beginning of the year purchase பண்ணிருக்கேன். End of the year business close பண்ணிட்டு letter எழுதுறேன் உங்களுக்கு. Okay, I tell that from 5 years from now னு சொல்றேன். What is the total life now? 6 years. Life is total 6 years.
Counting from the time of road and the
Purchase to end of the life. How many years? 6 years. Already 1 year over plus 5 more years. 6 years. So life is not 5 years. Life is how many years? 6 years. Then my first business was to buy a job of 2013 and not 2013. This is actually 2000 printed sarees, not 2013 printed sarees. There is a typing error. Please make a change. 2000 printed sarees. Quantity is 2000. For how much? 50,000. He has paid 30,000 by check. My supplier is pressing me for the balance, means creditors for sarees. Out of 50,000, how much has been paid? 30,000 has been paid. Supplier is pressing for the balance, means 20,000 is outstanding. That is creditors. Till date, he has sold how much? 1,500 pieces. He received 44,000 and 5,000 more he can receive. What is the sales?
49.
He already collected 44, yet to collect 5,000.
49.
So 49,000. 1,500 pieces are sold for 49,000. And the 44,000 was deposited in bank. 44,000 was deposited in bank. Wait பண்ணுங்க. இப்போ how many sarees purchased? 2,000 sarees purchased. How many sarees sold out? 1,500 sarees. There is a closing stock of 500 sarees which we have to value. Closing stock we have to value. Then I bought 800 t-shirts at 8,000 out of my bank account. I have sold how much? 700 of these for cash, 10,500. Remaining got damaged. I will be lucky to get how much? 500 out of them. So how many t-shirts he bought? 800. அதுல எவ்வளவு sold out? 700 is sold out. Balance how much is there? 100 t-shirts will be there. அதுக்கு market value is given. What is the market value? 500. Stock will be valued at cost or market price, whichever is less. That principle you would adopt here. We'll see. I managed to get some pocket calculator cheaply. 50 of them costed me only what? 1,250. But I have not paid the money yet. I think something is wrong with them. My supplier has indicated that he will in fact accept how much? 600 for them. Now what is the purchase price? Is it 1250? No. 1250 கிடையாது. அதில் damage இருக்கிறதுனால we negotiate for how much? 600 rupees. So 50 calculators, the cost is not 1250. The cost is how much? 600. Then he can repair this for how much? 5 rupees and he can sell them for 25 rupees. He can repair them for 5 rupees and sell them for 25 rupees. He has sold how many calculators? 25 calculators for 25 each. So simple, get the 50 calculators. They are not in a good condition. Repair them, then what? Sell them. So first you will do the repair work for all the 50 calculators. How many calculators are sold? 25 calculators are sold for 25. Here also we have to value what? Closing stock. Then I have not paid the cash into bank account at all as I got for t-shirts and calculators. Okay. This enabled me to pay how much? Petrol expenses 1500, sundry expenses 500. Enabled to withdraw how much? 500 per month for myself. That is like a drawings. So from cash, he paid what are the expenses? Petrol expenses, sundry expenses, then personal expenses 500 rupees per month. That is drawings. Then as I have done well, I took my wife on holiday. It made a bit of hole in the bank account. It all worth how much? 1000. Simple. They are telling that from the bank how much was used. 1000 rupees is drawings. 1000 rupees is drawings. Interest on loan was paid by check. He borrowed money, Ilya. How much he borrowed? 10,000. 10,000. 10% per annum. 10,000 into 10%. How much you have to pay? 1000 rupees. It was paid by check. The loan from friend also was repaid by check. So loan we took it at the beginning of the year. We repaid the loan. How much we repaid? 10,000 we repaid. That is paid by what? Check. So work out the profit, make small as much as possible. I do not want to pay too much of tax and kuduthirukanga. Okay. So 3 types of business. One is which business? Sari business. Then t-shirts business. Then calculator business. Then of course details about lorry etc. given. So if you look at as a question, it looks like a paragraph. But if you break down into financial items, okay, only 4 or 5 items are there. We can easily close it. So first let us take like a working note for our better understanding. Then let us go for solving it. Start. Working note 1. Working note 1 or information 1, like that you can take it. Capital how much? 50,000. Loan how much? 10,000 at what rate? At 10%. Just an observation, Mari. Loan at 10% at the rate of 10%. 10,000 at the rate of what? 10%. In that, how much is deposited in bank? Rupees 55,000 in bank. Just take it as it is. You can just take it along with me. No need to wait. Then
ஆக்சுவலா பேங்க்ல டெபாசிட் பண்ணா அது வந்து கேபிட்டலா கன்சிடர் ஆகுமா இல்ல
first bring in cash. Cash accounted out to capital, cash accounted out to loan. Cash accounted out to capital, cash accounted out to loan. Then deposit the money. Cash accounted out to bank account. Cash accounted out to bank account. Simple. Proprietor introduced capital. What is the entry you will pass? Cash accounted out to capital. Borrowed money from friend. Cash accounted out to loan account. Then deposit the money. Cash accounted out to bank account in the month. Working note 2. Lorry order cost எவ்வளோ? 8,400. 8,400. அதுல paid எவ்வளோ கொடுத்திருக்காங்க? 2,000. 2,000 செக்ல பே பண்ணிருக்கானா கேஷ்ல பே பண்ணிருக்காங்க? Paid by check. How much is paid by check?
2,000.
இது bank accountல வரும். Please note all these things. Please note all these things along with me. Balance how much is not paid? 6,400 will appear as which one? Liability. Creditor for lorry சொல்லிட்டு liability sideல 6,400 got. Okay. Life of the lorry already 1 year is over plus 5 years from now னு கொடுத்திருக்கான். எவ்வளவு years? 6 years. This letter is written after doing the business for a 1 year. So 5 years from now. So total life is 6 years. So based on this, depreciation can be worked out. Depreciation எவ்வளவு வரும்? 8,400 divided by how many years? 6 years.
1400.
So 1,400 is depreciation. Lorry for balance sheet will be 8,400. Depreciation எவ்வளோ? 1,400. In balance sheet, how much will be recorded? 7,000 in the asset side. Depreciation, you will charge it in, of course, P&L account and record 7,000 as an asset in the balance sheet. So what is the lorry order cost? 8,400. 2,000 paid by check will come in bank account. Balance will be shown as a liability. Depreciation will be charged in which account? Balance sheet. Lorry for the balance sheet, how much? 7,000 will be recorded as an asset. Working note 3. Which one? Sarees. Eவ்வளோ purchased?
2,000.
2,000 sarees. For how much? Rupees 50,000. அதுல paid by check எவ்வளோ?
30,000.
30,000 paid இல்லையா? Check. That will come in bank account. Balance out of 50,000, 30,000 is paid. Balance how much?
20,000.
20,000. Creditors. It will appear in liability side. Unpaid amount will appear as which one? Liability. It will ever sold out. 1,500 quantity is sold out. Rupees 44,000 collected. 44,000 collected. At the bank la போட்டாங்க plus 5,000 collect பண்ணல. So what is the sales? 49,000 is the sales. Okay, this 44,000 is deposited in which account? Bank account. And balance this 5,000 which one? Debtors. Amount to be collected will appear as which one? Debtors in the balance sheet. Take up this. Wait, purchased is 2,000, sold out is 1,500. What will be the closing stock? We have to value the closing stock. Out of 2,000, we sold out how much? 1,500. Now closing stock is how many units? 500 units. How to value? If nothing is given, we will value based on cost. If 50,000 is for 2,000 sarees, what is for 500 sarees?
12,000.
$500 sarees. How to value the 500 sarees? 50,000 if it is for 2,000 sarees. What is for 500? What is the value? 12,500 is the closing stock value. If no market value is given, closing stock is generally valued at what price? Cost price. Cost price. If nothing is given, cost price. Only when market value falls, scrapped item, slow moving item, you will consider cost or market value, whichever is less. Not always. Always, in general, stock is valued at what price? Cost price. So the purchases on the trading account over, sales will come in, of course, trading account. Whatever is paid through check, bank account over, unpaid amount will come in the liability side. This 44,000 will be there in bank account. Okay, this debtors 5,000, uncollected balance 5,000 will appear as an asset. This is for which one? Sarees. Next, working note 4.
T-shirts.
T-shirts, எவ்வளவு purchase பண்ணிருக்காங்க?
800 T-shirts for 8,000.
It is paid in cash.
Bank.
No creditors. Everything is paid through bank account, right? No creditors. Will sold out evlo?
700.
700 for rupees. 10,500. The cash sales. Look at the last paragraph.
I would be lucky if I
இல்ல, இல்ல, இல்ல. Last paragraph பாருங்க. I have not paid my cash into bank account at all. Read this. I have not paid my cash account to bank account at all as I got for which one? T-shirts and calculators, which means the T-shirts are sold for cash. It's a cash sales. Nothing was deposited. So closing stock எவ்வளவு இருக்கும்? 100 இருக்கும். அதோட காஸ்ட் பாத்தீங்கன்னா rupees 8,000. If it is for 800, what is for 100? 8,000 if it is for 800, what is for 100? என்ன இருக்கும்?
1000.
Rupees 1,000 is the cost. I will be lucky enough to get market value. What is the market value? Rupees 500. Whichever is less will be taken. Whichever is less will be taken.
Sir, whichever costs are whichever higher less.
Prudence, cost or market value, whichever is less.
Sir, இதுல வந்து if I'm lucky I'll get 500 construction prudence படி maybe luck இருந்தாதான் 500 வரும் இல்ல அதுக்கு கீழ வரும்னு சொல்லி
அப்படி இல்ல, இது வந்து லெட்டர் மாதிரி எழுதுறது. It's not a person who was having a commercial knowledge written in the letter. The person who is not having any accounting knowledge has written the letter. இது 500 கிட்ட ஓகே அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம். அதோட மார்க்கெட் வேல்யூ 500 அர்த்தம். So cost is 1,000, market value is 500. So the stock will be valued at what? Cost or market value, whichever is less. So this will be the closing stock value. This is a closing stock. This is a closing stock value for which one? Closing stock value for which one? T-shirts.
Sir, what did I answer?
Voluntary எல்லாம் கிடையாது. That is what is the basic accounting principle. Provide for all losses. அதானே, provide for all losses. Provide for bad debts. If stock is having a lesser realizable value, record at what? Net realizable value. இல்ல, basic accounting principle. Accounting standard போவேனா. Basic accounting principle prudence says record all possible losses. Record all possible losses. Working note 5 for calculators. How many calculators?
50 of them cost me 1,000.
50 of them costed 1,000 to 50 கிடையாது.
600.
Finally, what he is going to, pay 600. He is going to pay what? 600. 50 rupees 600. Pay பண்ணுங்க. It is not paid. It is not paid. Which means it will appear as which one? Creditors. Calculator நம்ம இன்னும் pay பண்ணல. We have not done payment for which one? Calculator. Wait பண்ணுங்க. Can you sell them as it is? No, we have to first do the repair work. You have to do the repair work. Will you do the repair work one by one or all the 50 you have to repair? All the 50 you have to repair. So repair cost is also part of cost of those goods. Repairs cost. எவ்வளவு repair spend பண்ணணும்? 50 into 5 rupees you have to spend. How much it is? Rupees 250. This will be paid in cash. In cash pay பண்ணிருப்போம். So what is the total cost of எவ்வளவு calculators? 850. This will be recorded in trading account. You pay the supplier 600, repair for 250. What is the total cost of 50 calculators? 850. That will come as a trading account as two purchases. Paid to the supplier or payable to the supplier 600. Repair cost is also part of which cost? Purchase cost. This level of sales sold out, எவ்வளவு calculators? 25 into 25 rupees. எவ்வளவு வரும்? Rupees 625. இதுவும் cash sales. The cash sales, this will come in trading account. Then closing stock. What is a closing stock? Closing stock எவ்வளவு யூனிட்ஸ் இருக்கும்? 25 calcs இருக்கும்.
25 to 34.
25 to 34. No. Super simple. Yes. Rupees 850 is for எவ்வளவு calculators? 50 calc na 25 க்கு எவ்வளவு?
I mean 850 by 50 is 34.
Okay. எவ்வளவு வந்துச்சு?
424. So 70.
Rupees 425.
Sorry.
This is which value? Closing stock value. Once again, 50 calculators purchased, it is not paid, it will come as which one? It is not paid, it will come as which one? Creditas in the balance sheet. Repair cost you have to incur. Total cost of 50 calculators are how much? 850, that will come in which account? Trading account. Okay. Sold out 25 into 25, it is not banked, which means it is kept in cash. Closing stock 25 calculators into 25. Sorry, 25 calculators of the value. 850 is for 50 now. What is for 25? How much? 425 is the closing stock value. All these things we have done just to prepare, trading P&L account and balance sheet. Before we go for trading P&L account, let us prepare cash book. Let us prepare which one? Cash book. We can do it in a columnar format or we can do it, in a separate thing also. Columnar format le pannalama. Start. Cash book. Cash book. Have cash column, bank column. To capital, cash account data to capital, first எவ்வளவு கொண்டு வராங்க? 50,000. Cash account data to loan from friend எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? 10,000. Journal entry is, wherever there is a doubt, pass the journal entry. Cash account data to capital, cash account data to loan.
60,000 என்ன சொல்றாங்க? Recent capital of 60,000.
அதான் இது. 50 capital, 10,000 loan. அவன் capital சொல்லுவான், நம்ம capital சொல்லுவோம். He calls 60,000 as capital. For us, accounting purpose, what is capital? 50, 10,000 will be taken as loan. In this, how much is deposited in bank? Okay. To cash account, contra entry, how much? 55,000 deposited in bank. By bank, in cash column, how much? 55,000. 60 received, adile 55,000 deposited in bank. Journal entries, bank account data to cash account. Bank account data to cash account. By bank to 55,000 on that. Then, check the working notes. Check the working note. Working note 1 le parunga.
Lorry 2000.
Lorry paid by check 2,000. Then by sarees paid by check. எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணிருக்கோம்?
30,000.
Not full, 30,000 தான் pay பண்ணிருக்கோம். That paid amount will come.
So
Then-
and two sales.
To sales of saree.
44,000.
It is check in the form of which one? Check. It is deposited in bank.
4,000.
அடுத்து t-shirts.
Any doubt in it? Why it goes to bank column? Sale of saree? Clearly information given. Read the second paragraph. 44,000 is received. The 44,000 is received because it is in the form of what? Checks. Then, what is the next one?
Buy t-shirts. 3,000.
Purchases.
Okay. By purchases of t-shirts. எவ்வளவு pay பண்ணிருக்கான்? Cash or check?
8,000. Banks. Sorry, cash. Bank.
Okay. Then, next.
Sales. Cash sales 10,000 for t-shirts.
Hello, 10,000.
500.
Then
So calculate.
calculators purchases not paid, but in the repair expenses were. அதுவும் purchase ஆக record பண்ணும். It is part of purchases of Cal C repair.
Buy cash.
Calculator repair will be recorded as which one? Purchase cost of calculator only. 25 into 5. ಇಲ್ಲ 50 into 5.
250.
50 into 5, 250 rupees paid in cash. It is part of purchase cost. And the 600 plus 250 போட்டிருப்போம். Repair expense of calculator is called, it's part of what? Cal C cost. Then to sales of Cal C, எவ்வளவு பண்ணிருக்கோம்?
850.
Sale of Cal C, 625. 25 into 25, 625.
Sorry, sir. Total cost.
Then
That's it, sir.
no, என்ன இருக்கு? By petrol expenses. Last paragraph. Petrol expense எவ்வளவு spend பண்ணிருக்கோம்? எல்லாம் பண்ணி தான் ஆகணும். ரிப்பேர் அப்படி இல்லாம எப்படி they will repair and give? Which one? 600 pay பண்ணலையே, அது சொல்லவே இல்லையே. For example, கொடுத்திருக்கான் பாருங்க. I am rather pleased that I have not paid anything for the MET. Which means at the end of the rates and tells, I have not paid for the calculator. I have not paid for the calculator to the supplier. But anyhow, he has to repair them at what? 5 rupees each and sells them for 25 rupees. So first you have to do the repair of all the calculator, then only you can sell it. So 25 தானே சேல் பண்ணிருக்கோம், அதுக்கு மட்டும் repair expense எடுத்துக்கணும்னா, what about the remaining 25 calculators? Without repairing, how will you sell? So you got 50 damaged calculators. First repair them, then you will be able to what? Sell them. That's how. So repair cost is not paid to the supplier. Repair cost is paid to the outsider. அதனால that is paid in cash. That is paid in what? Cash.
Credit for repairs வச்சு
அந்த மாதிரி எதுவுமே சொல்ல. It is not paid னு சொல்ல. Repair
சொல்லல.
if nothing is given, it is assumed as paid. For example, I purchased goods for 50,000 kurta, it is paid. I purchased goods on credit for 50,000, that's not paid. Repair expenses yet to be paid னு சொல்ல. அதனால we assume that it is paid. So petrol expense எவ்வளவு spend பண்ணிருக்கோம் out of cash? 1,500. Last paragraph.
And odd expenses.
Sundry expenses எவ்வளவு? 500. Then on the holiday expenses, drawings bit of hole in the bank account. For bank காலத்துல 1000 வரும். Petrol expenses, sundry expenses are in cash. And the holiday expenses are in what? Check. அது cashல வரும். By drawings in cash. And the 500 into 12. 6,000 will be in what? Cash form. Then loan was paid along with interest. Loan was paid by check. எவ்வளவு loan வாங்கிருந்தோம்? 10,000 was repaid with check. By interest on loan also was paid by check. Interest on loan எவ்வளவு percentage வரும்? 10% of 10,000 will be 1,000. That is paid by check. Loan was repaid by check. Interest on loan also was paid by what? Check. So whether the loan will come in the closing balance sheet?
No.
No, it is paid. Loan borrow பண்ணிருக்கோம் at the beginning of the year. It is repaid by check. It is not drawings. The loan was taken for business purpose. Interest on loan we agreed 10%. Yes, that is paid by check. That's it. Tally பண்ணா by balance carry down normal. This petrol expenses, sundry expense and all will come in P&L account. Interest on loan also will come in P&L account.
But end up P&L account.
Trading P&L account next. No need to work out creditors account, debtors account. We worked out through working notes that directly we can place it in the balance sheet. We can start with trading P&L account and balance sheet. See, final accounts method, we convert normal information into final accounts information and we work out. Other different types of problems that they can test. The more number of problems that you practice, okay, you will definitely broaden your thinking and it will save the time. It will improve your accuracy. In every problem, some small difficulty is kept. Okay, one is the period of accounting. Another one can be giving information about cash or bank account balances, debtors balances, profit margin balances, and the mother. Have we taken up? Or
Yes, sir.
shall we? Shall we proceed? Start. Trading P&L account. Trading profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2017. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Start. Opening stock will not come. To purchases.
Oh,
Purchases, sarees. எவ்வளோ sarees purchase பண்ணிருக்கோம்? Purchases 50,000. T-shirts. Purchases record பண்ணுங்க. Payment record பண்ணுவான்னா. T-shirts எவ்வளோ?
8,000.
8,000. Calculators including repairs.
850.
By sales of sarees 49,000 yet to be collected. Working note 1. Check working note 1.
$49.
T-shirts sold for
10,000.
Calci sold for
620.
this is by sales. By closing stock. What is the closing stock?
Sorry, 20,000.
Check the working note. Check the working note. Closing stock 12,500. Closing stock 12,500. Then T-shirts, yes, I'll be lucky enough to get 500 out of them in the money. Calci also we valued
425.
4 to
5.
that's it. Tally பண்ணுங்க, you will get gross profit. No direct expense in this question. Like wages அந்த மாதிரி எதுவுமே இல்லை. Gross profit how much? 14,700. Charge all the business expenses. What are the business expenses? Sundry expenses and the odd expenses. எவ்வளவு கொடுத்திருக்கோம்? Cash bookல போட்டோமே, last paragraph. How much? To petrol expenses. Don't forget, we did a working note also. Depreciation on lorry. First working note lepo. Or second working note. How much? 6 years. 8,400 divided by 6 years. 1,400. Interest on loan from friend. Any other expenses?
Sir, the repair expenses.
அது ஆல்ரெடி கால்குலேட்டர்ல ஆட் பண்ணியாச்சு. That is part of purchase cost.
Okay.
Prepare the balance sheet next. Capital is 50,000. Add which one? Net profit less drawings. There are two drawings. One is cash drawings are there as well as check drawing is there. Cash load drop padirka on the 500 per month, 6,000. Bank will drop on the holiday expenses. Payable, or you can say outstanding for lorry. Lorry ke pay panta out of 6,400, how much has been paid? 2,000 has been paid, remaining is outstanding. Balance? $8,400 minus 2,000. 6,400. Creditors, எதுக்கு creditors இருக்காங்க? சாரிக்கு எவ்வளவு creditors இருக்காங்க?
20,000.
Unpaid. Working note 3. Creditors for sari 20,000. அப்புறம் கேல்சிக்கு வந்து இன்னும் பே பண்ணல. அந்த சப்ளையர் பேமெண்ட் 600 is pending.
Yes, sir.
Stock வந்து 13,400.
Record all the closing stocks. Debtors for sari எவ்வளவு இருக்கு? இன்னும் 8 to receive. How much? 5,000. Calci and t-shirts are sold for cash, so no debtors. Debtors, I mean, saris mattum 44,000 collected, balance 5,000 is not collected. Then,
$8,400. 7,000.
then, what is the next one? Cash balance. What is the cash balance? 78? 7875. Bank balance? 40? It is not a difficult question. It is a question that is framed like a letter format where we work out the detailed information and prepare one trading P&L account and a balance sheet. So this is question number 20. Yeah, question number 20. Okay, which question you are going to try it at home? 18 and 19 try it at home. Okay, tomorrow we'll discuss that and we'll proceed to the next question kind of a thing. Okay, you may not get an answer, you may get a wrong answer, or you may not know where to start, where to end, but sincerely try it at home. Okay, you make mistakes, no issues. If not in main notebook, you can try it in rough notebook. Anyhow, I'm going to have a detailed discussion tomorrow.